Hi guys, welcome to the channel where we post guides and content from a free-to-play perspective. Today, we will be taking on the Deichgraf Tier 6 Challenge Boss using our free-to-play account at level 37. So these are my units, they're all completely free-to-play. The combat power range from around 4000 to 3000. Right, so we are going to start, and along the way I'll be explaining the mechanics and the tips and tricks that you want to look out for and the things that you want to avoid. Starting first, we want to deploy our tanks at the site because that's where the standard armor will spawn and we have to protect the standard armor. So if the boss hit the standard armor, he will gain 1 stack of defensive buff, which we do not want, and the stack of buff will carry on to the next wave. We want to position your unit in front of the standard armor, and you can cast your buff or hit the boss, just do your thing. So first turn we are just going to be setting up using all our ultimates. Another thing to take note is that you do not want to be in range of this Aegis Bulwark. He will be taunting your units if he get within range, and once he taunt, that taunt will be permanent until you get rid of him. So we do not want to waste precious turns getting rid of him, so just straight out avoid his range and do not get taunted by him. Okay, so Lota is just going to engage the boss from here. Right, so having your units in front will protect the standard armor, otherwise his command attack will absorb the standard armor and give him a buff. Alright, so now turn 2. Once the standard armor is gone, have your unit go back to hiding. Since Lota can target the both of them together, then let's do it. Because if her ultimate targets 2 or more enemies, she gets to get a turn again, gets an action again, right? So with that I can use this, gain attack up for 2 turns and also refill the Confectance Index. Groza can go into hiding. Macchiato will be spamming her second skill until she runs out of Confectance Index. Somi likewise go into hiding. Okay, right now the standard armor is up, and we also have another bonus objective on the map. So on turn 3, he will spawn the follower Goliath here, and if you take out the follower Goliath, you will be gaining a buff for yourself on the next wave. Ammo refill, right? Increase damage dealt by 5%, reduce damage taken by 5%. And that will be for your whole team on the next wave. So since the next wave is going to be much more challenging, if you can afford the time, I suggest you take out the follower Goliath over there. So Lota first, going to cast her ultimate again. And let's see if we can't hit that guy, so it's alright. We'll just do the Confectance Index refill. Groza, let's see if we can spare somebody to take out the Goliath. Okay, we can have Groza or Macchiato. Okay, Macchiato alone does the trick. But he can do this much of stability damage to the boss and as well as that much damage. What about Groza? Groza does significantly less, right? So we can also couple, we still have Somi's ultimate to chip in. So we just use Groza to hit the Goliath. And then the remaining chip damage, I can use Somi's Snowfield Radiance. Yeah, so this way we achieve the best of both worlds. And you see, we get one buff for the subsequent phases. And then, yeah, Macchiato is going to continue spamming her second skill. Ah, shit, I forgot about the standard armor. So let's rewind a little bit, go back to Suomi's turn. I'll have Suomi stand here to protect the standard armor. Alright. That's not good. Things are not looking good for Lota. So Lota goes back into hiding. And then let's use her ultimate and target as many of the enemies as possible. So we can get rid of the Aegis Bulwark, that's great. So we no longer have a taunting threat on the field. Alright, so she got another turn. We can either hit the boss again or we can go for the refill. I'll go for the refill then. Yeah. So Macchiato can come here and take out the boss. Suomi can... Yeah, let's just position all our team at the bottom. Groza can either hit him or cast the perfect cover. Yeah, I'll just do the perfect cover, yeah. For the first phase, things are quite lax. You can afford to take your time because we are not assessed by how fast we take out the boss. As long as we can kill him, we are guaranteed a maximum of about 25,000 points. Okay, before that, let's see if we can take out the Goliath. Okay, so Lota can take out that Goliath. That's great. So let's see if we can hit the boss at the same time. That'd be perfect, but no. What if we let Lota tank? Yes, so this range is perfect for us. Yeah, we will sacrifice Lota then. She might die on the next turn, but it's fine. So now we get two buffs, and then for Macchiato, she casts her ultimate. Oh, okay. So since I don't expect Lota to live to the next turn, I'll just go all out. Macchiato will cast her ultimate. Suomi can just attack. And Groza can just attack. Ah, right, I forgot about the standard armor again. These are the things that you have to take note of. So always remember to protect the standard armors, guys. Alright, and with that, I guess the boss should be dead the next turn. Alright, Lota survives, but that doesn't matter. We would have the game by now. Alright, so we have 25,000 points in the pocket and 2 buffs for the next turn. I'm going to show you a neat little trick, and at the same time, I'm going to show you the stats breakdown for my units. So if the guide has been useful for you so far, please support the channel by leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, now for a neat little trick. My first and second team uses two shotgun character, right? Namely Lota, and for the second team I will be using Repli. If you are short of weapons, right? Let's say in this case we are using two shotgun, what you can do is to change out the weapon before heading into the second phase. So Lota is using the better weapon, her attack is 158 compared to Repli now using a 130 attack. And also the passive ability of Lota's weapon is much better. Her weapon is also calibrated rank 6, so I'm going to be equipping it to Repli before we move on to challenge the second phase. So the boss is going to be casting the ultimatum, which is the animation previously, and we have 3 turns to clear it, otherwise we will be dealt with a massive fixed damage, right? And by clearing it, we get the armor protection, which is a small little damage reduction for ourselves. This is side area. There will be 3 different variants of missions, and we have to get our unit to the teleportation point here. It will transport our characters here, and we have to take it out and get to the evacuation point within 3 turns. And that is why Repli is so good, because she has 8 mobility tiles that gives her the ability to clear it within 2 turns. And then with the extra 1 turn, she can come out here or stay out here first and help out the ally before going inside. We also want to move our unit to the side of the map so that the boss cannot move and reach us, right? If he can move and reach us, he will cast the cross poison. It deals a lot of damage and also apply defense up and damage reduction up to himself. We want to avoid that because that will reduce our damage potential and our scoring potential, and also make things difficult for us. So that is why we want Repli. Repli can cast a movement down 2 debuff to the boss if she moves 5 or more tiles that turn. So this is why she is so important for phase 2. And also notice that she's using the weapon that Lota was using just now, so we have swapped it out. Also, the units are given the ammo refill buff that we have obtained from the side challenge bonus objective in phase 1. So if you are having trouble with this boss, then go for that side challenge to gain that small little buff. For our first turn, what we want to do is to have Repli go in. Repli can come here and then use this skill. Take out that Goliath. Alright, so that counts as attacking an enemy unit without triggering cover damage reduction. So we have cleared it. Next turn, as long as Repli moves in, we would have cleared the mission. So right now, Cheetah can come here, buff up everyone. Chengju can come here to cast a support. Tololo can come here to hit the boss once using the ultimate. And then maybe here. No, she's not in range there. So we want our unit close to Cheetah, as close to Cheetah as possible, so that her passive can heal the teammates. But at the same time, we do not want them to be too close together, because the boss will drop a standard armor, and that standard armor will deal a 3x3 AoE damage. So if we stick close together, then all our team is going to get damage together. Previously, you see that the boss didn't move because our units are not in range and he did not cast the cross poison. Alright, so now there is the Hunt Patrol one. So he will select one enemy, throw a normal armor within a 3x3 and then deal AoE around that 3x3 area. So this is the turn where we want our units to be spread out. and not stay too close with each other. So therefore, let's have Vepli come here first. Use the ultimate on the boss so that the boss gets the movement speed down. And then Cheetah can come up here. And then Cheongju can maybe move behind a little and target the, maybe even one more. Yeah. No, but that way he will. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now Vepli can come. The boss will hit. This is the movement range of the boss. If he comes here, he will hit this tile. So therefore, what we can do is to have now cross poison will hit up to Tololo's range, and similarly up to this range over here. So Vepli is safe here. But while she's safe here, she can't damage the boss. Okay, in that case, we'll have her move close to the teleportation zone later. And she will just have to end her turn. Now, Cheongju will move up. Tololo can come here. Alright, so here comes the second challenge. Okay, this time we have to go over to the teleportation zone and inflict armor break on the Aegis Bulwark, which is not ideal for Vepli. Now we want to avoid getting taunted by the Aegis Bulwark. Otherwise the run will be over. And we need 2 turns to inflict the break on that. Okay, now the boss will have the movement again, and then she will cast cross poison. So we want Vepli to come here. Okay, so that solves the challenge. Now I'll have Tololo comes here. Now let's check. The boss cannot move back, so we should be safe at the back. And cheetah. Yeah, there's a bit of a missequencing over there. You should have cast the cheetah's ultimate first before attacking. Oh, it seems like we triggered the cross poison. Right now we are at 50,000 points, so let's hope that this is enough. Okay, now this is where the movement speed comes again. I mean the movement of the boss and the cross poison comes again. So he still got one stack of the movement down, so we want to move our units as far away as possible. That means Chongju cannot move because she'll be stuck. Vepli can come here. Alright, we'll use the ultimate then. Alright, I forgot that cheetah has to move. Alright, so the boss didn't do anything last turn, and I think that's it. We will manage to hit the score threshold with this. So it's also the last turn. A very difficult fight, very challenging fight, but you can see that nonetheless it is possible as a free-to-play at level 37. So you do not have to kill the boss, but you have to almost kill it. So the boss is as good as dead at this range. At a combat power range of about 4,000 for my units, we managed to achieve a full clear for tier 6 of the Deichgraf boss. If this guide has helped you, then do support by leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have got any other questions or difficulties in clearing this challenge stage or any other challenge stage, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to help out as much as possible. So let me quickly show you the unit breakdown again for my 4 units that I used to clear wave 2. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.
遇到麻烦了，一起好好思考。下次的舞台演出